Los Animas, Baca, and Bent County. Here's a look at that storm from the south in Kim. This is looking off toward the north and east where the storm is located. A lot of heavy rain associated with that cell, along with the potential for 1-inch in diameter hail. Right now, that storm is sliding right along the Bent and Los Animas County line. It is continuing to slide off toward the east. That's going to put it into Dior at about 5:02. This storm warning is going to stay in effect until 5:15. Again, large hail, heavy rain, and gusty winds are the primary threats with this storm. However, it doesn't look like it's moving all that quickly, so we may have some areas of ponding as well. Taking a look as we zoom out, we have some strong storms just to the north of Modell and also to the south of Kim. We will continue tracking all of those cells very closely this afternoon and evening. We are tracking some weaker storms west of I-25, and the storm that packed a big punch for places like Monument and Black Forest is now starting to lose a bit of its energy as it slides into Rama, which is in far northeastern El Paso County. We will continue to track that cell very closely as it impacts portions of Highway 24. No other warnings aside from that cell that we showed you just to the north of Kim are in effect currently. We are still tracking quite a bit of rain from Beulah southward toward Rye. We'll keep an eye on those storms. These storms are not expected to last all night long, though. Similar to what we have had for the past couple of nights, things should begin to wind down during the late evening, completely coming to an end by early tomorrow morning. Skies are expected to clear out, so by tomorrow morning, plenty of sunshine is what you can expect for your morning drive. We'll keep the sunshine in place through about lunchtime, but then by 2 o'clock, clouds thicken up, storms begin to pop back up west of I-25. May have a few storms capable of once again producing heavy rain and large hail. However, the severe threat tomorrow doesn't look to be overly impressive. It's minimal, which means it's still possible, but it, again, doesn't look like it's going to be a severe weather outbreak kind of day here in southern Colorado. By 9 o'clock tomorrow evening, may still have a few storms in the high country, but that is about it. Once again, everything comes to an end by midnight. Temperatures tonight will be dropping into the 50s and 60s, with 30s and 40s more common once you head up into the high country and some of the mountain valleys. High temperatures tomorrow will end up warmer than they were out there today. We are getting into the 80s and 90s along and east of I-25. Coldest spot on the map is going to be Leadville, coming in at 69 degrees, which for Leadville, not too bad. Taking a look at your 7-day forecast, temperatures will hit that 90-degree mark in Colorado Springs on Friday. It is going to be a very toasty day before temperatures drop back into the 80s Saturday into Sunday. We'll drop a bit further Monday. 80 degrees will be your high temperature, and then we'll fall into the 70s by next Tuesday, making Tuesday the coolest day of the next 7 days. A daily chance for storms can be expected through next Tuesday. In Pueblo, 92 degrees tomorrow, dry, and 97 on Friday. 90s expected on Saturday. We drop it back into the 80s Sunday through early next week. We'll stay in the 80s through Wednesday. Wednesday, though, warming back up with drier conditions expected. In Canyon City tomorrow, we hit 90 degrees with 90s lasting through Friday. 80s for the weekend. A daily chance for storms is expected through Tuesday before we dry it out by Wednesday of next week. In Teller County, 75 tomorrow. We hit 78 on Friday with low 70s expected Saturday into Sunday. We have a daily chance for storms expected through Tuesday before we get a bit of a break by the middle of next week. And of course, with storms in the forecast, I do want to encourage you to download our Storm Tracker 13 weather app. It is free for your iPhone and your Android, and it's just one more way that we are working to keep you ahead of the storms right here on KRDO News Channel 13.
Yeah, and so needed, especially this time of year when those storms can pop up real fast.
It's like, whose turn is it today, you know?
Exactly.
Every day somebody gets it. You just don't know who it's going to be.
It's that time of year, but at least you can rest assured that you will stay ahead.